Good morning, Facebook Live. This is Jabari Long with episode number 3 of the Long Report. We're here today at a property that we're taking a look at for investment purposes on the northwest side of Detroit. So let's go. 3-bedroom brick bungalow. This property has 1.5 baths. We're going to inspect the exterior first. See, it has all new windows. Has at least 2 layers on the roof. So we may look at replacing that roof in our repair scope. Property has all block windows, storm door, new door on the side. 1-car detached garage, which seems to be the neighborhood normal over in this area. This garage door is a little bit damaged. Probably will replace that during the rehab. It does have the electrical in here, and you know that garage door opener probably does function properly. See the backyard area. You hear the dog. Behind us has a couple dogs. You might want to continue that privacy fence around just to keep from that many deterrents to potential wildfire. I think this is called where those roofs roll on the side of the house. A lot of people like that. I look aesthetically. I don't. During the rehab process, that would definitely be something that we remove and take care of. Gutters aren't bad. Probably wasn't going to have any foundational issues. Lockbox, we actually gained access to the house before we started the video, but sometimes they put the lockbox in inconspicuous places so people don't steal them and try to gain entry to the house and steal things from the property. See here, the property does need some porch work. The brickwork needs to be tuck pointed, and the cap of the porch is cracked. These are the type of repairs that can't be done until the weather breaks permanently, but they definitely need some attention. And then we're looking at the other side of the property. Here I'm just looking to see if there are any foundational issues that I can detect on the outside. Sometimes you might have trees that are growing into the foundation of the basement, which are going to present problems later on down the line. So you want to evaluate as much on the exterior of the property as you can, because the exterior is just as important as the interior. All right. So I'm comfortable with what I see outside. Let's go inside and check it out. You got a storm door here that could be salvaged. This wooden interior door I would definitely replace. Here we got the foyer, coat closet behind the door. And this will be the living room area. You see it could definitely use a paint job, some window treatments, flooring. You see the floor here has been, carpet has been pulled up. This is probably another investor who looked at the property and wanted to see how the floors look beneath the carpet. Hardwood flooring is pretty popular nowadays. People don't like the germs and the odors that carpet carries. So house like this, we probably would do the hardwood floors, at least on the first floor. And this will be your dining room area. You probably sit a 4-table dinette set here. A lot of people like to have the traditional dining room separated from the living room, just so they can have the 2 distinct rooms. And then we go into the kitchen. As you can see, the kitchen has been updated. I would say in the last 10 years. The finishes are not high end, but they are user friendly, and they seem to be in working order. Something like this, we might salvage the cabinets, put the granite tops on, dress up the cabinetry with some nice hardware. Of course, redo the flooring, and paint the entire house. Kitchen and bath is one of the most areas that get the most attention from us from an investment aspect, because the women always pay attention to the kitchens and the baths. That's where most time is spent. And when you're talking about renovating a house and creating value, those are the two areas you want to pay attention to the most. This is not a real big kitchen, so it'll be easy to get in and out this property fairly quickly. This is the linen closet. Could use some new closet doors. This is the bathroom. Actually, I'm gonna let you step in and kind of pan out the bathroom. Ceramic flooring on the floor. I see that the vanity has been updated recently. Mirror. No medicine cabinet in this particular property, which is somewhat common nowadays. And tile in the shower enclosure area. So depending on the budget, depending on what we can actually secure the property for acquisition-wise, would determine how much we would do in the kitchen and bath in this property, because everything has been updated in the last 10 years. So this is bedroom 1, pretty basic. Looks to me to be about 11 by 11. Remember, you got to have a closet for it to be considered a bedroom. This house has the 6-panel doors, and in some cases, the doors look pretty good. And then here, there's the other bedroom. As I said, this is a bungalow where you have 2 bedrooms on the first floor and 1 big bedroom on the second floor. Then we're going to go upstairs to the larger bedroom. Can't call it a master because it does not have a bathroom up here, but it is pretty spacious. See, it has some existing recessed lighting up here, and pretty spacious area, big enough to put a king size bed up here, and a little area over here that's completely finished that could be used as a sitting area or some type of lounge area away from the actual bed. I like this upstairs because it's finished off pretty well. A lot of times when you go in these bungalows, the attic area is not finished off, and you can open up areas that are access the roof area and things of that nature. So this, they've actually taken the time, they ran full electrical up here, drywalled everything. They're making real good use of the space in this property. So far I like what I see. I haven't saw anything that would deter me from the property from an investment standpoint. I see this renovation probably taking no longer than 10 days. Paint, carpet, roof. Of course, we got to replace the furnace and the hot water tank. That's pretty typical in Detroit properties, but nothing that would give me pause. So let's go in the basement, check out the basement area, and kind of give you all my final wrap up. So the lights are off in this property. Might be a little dark down here, but if y'all can see me, you can see the basement. So the basement is pretty open. As I said just a few minutes ago, the furnace and the water heater have been removed. Not sure whether or not the owner removed it for safety purposes or whether someone broke into property and removed those items, through theft or vandalism. Pretty open basement. I'm seeing here that the plumbing has been addressed. I don't necessarily like the way it's been done, but it is updated. We're using PEX plumbing supply lines as opposed to the galvanized hard pipe. We go over here. We can see that the laundry tub is the plastic, more modern tubs. Sometimes you go into the properties, they got the cast iron ones that are this big, and you got to break them up in the basement to even remove them out the property. So that's not the case here. We go over here. There's a 100 amp breaker panel in the property, which is always good when we renovate and sell homes. We definitely want to make sure they have upgraded electrical so that everything in the property can function properly with adequate power supply. And over here we have a finished half bath that just has the vanity and the toilet. I don't think there's enough space in here to actually put a stand-up shower, but there could be a possibility for the new homeowner who wants to turn this from a bath and a half to 2 full baths. So pretty open concept down here. If the person that bought it wanted to finish it off, they can definitely do it. Typically what we do is we paint the floors, we paint the walls, we spray the ceilings black, and then allow it to just be open and clean and usable. And then if a person wants to finish it off down the line, they can absolutely do that. So this property is available for sale. The values in this area, or our A.R.V, after repair value, is around $90,000. So our maximum allowable offer is $58,500. So it's a equation that we work to determine before we get here what's the max we can pay. So if this property didn't need any work, any paint, any carpet, any upgrades, the maximum we'd be able to pay is $58,500 to make money on the deal. Since the property does need repair and updates, we have to subtract our estimate of those repairs from the $58,500, and then that will be our maximum allowable offer to the seller in this case. So not a bad house. Like I said, I think the neighborhood and the block is solid. The repairs that are needed are not that intense. I look at this home and see that a good crew can get in here in 10 days and get out of here and everything will be A1. So thanks for tuning in. Episode 3 of The Long Report.